Reading.
Listen and practice.
Johnson Bailey presented Man Candles. He argued that most candles smell like perfume and are designed for women. One day he was having some friends over to watch a football game, and his house smelled like old Chinese food and dirty clothes. The only candle he had at the time was a vanilla-scented one, and he didn't want his house to smell like perfume. That's why Bailey invented manly candles that smell like things men enjoy: basketballs, golf courses, the beach, popcorn, and barbecue sauce. He even has a horrible-smelling candle you can burn to get people you don't like, perhaps your mother-in-law, out of your house. He tried to convince the sharks to invest by passing out his candles and asking them to smell them. The sharks most wanted to smell the bad candle, which is Bailey's best-selling candle. Kim Nelson's idea was a cake business that sells homemade cakes across the U.S. These cakes are made from all natural ingredients, like fresh oranges in the OO Orange cake, or 1 pound of grated carrots in Daisy's Carrot Cake. Kim came up with the idea because many people don't have the time or the talent to bake a delicious homemade cake for special occasions like birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. Kim says that she has a talent for baking cakes, and more importantly, she feels it's her passion. Kim's products are currently sold online in her local area, but she would like to increase production and sell more cakes across the U.S. The cake business is called Daisy Cakes. The sharks asked Johnson a lot of questions. For example, they asked him how much the candles sell for, $10 to $12 a candle, and how much money they made in sales the year before, $53,000. Johnson explained that currently he and his wife had put over $40,000 of their own money into this product. The sharks also asked how the candles were made, to which he answered that he poured them all into their containers by himself. He didn't have any help in his entire candle-making process. In the end, they decided that they weren't interested. Their main reason was they thought the business just wasn't big enough or interesting enough, so they couldn't believe that it would ever make any money. The sharks were impressed by Kim's presentation, and they immediately asked to try her cakes. They really loved her cakes and complimented her on their fresh and delicious taste. Even though the male sharks liked Kim's product, they were concerned that her company had reached its potential, making a respectable $27,000 in the last 3 months. In the end, Barbara Corcoran, the only female shark, decided to invest $50,000 in Kim's business because she thought there was a market for Kim's product. And since then, Kim's Daisy Cakes are now being sold online across the U.S. She was able to pay Barbara Corcoran back in only 3 weeks, and she has expanded her business by offering new products like lemon curd. Although the sharks thought Johnson's candles were funny, it's a good thing they didn't invest in his company. Johnson's website has been shut down, and his candles have disappeared from store shelves.